Hello YouTubers, Tommy back again from Overland Transportation System, ready to film installment number 2 in the series of building my new layout. So today we're going to be cutting some plywood decking for the shelf layout, and let's go out to the workshop and let's get started. Okay tubers, we're out here in the workshop out in the carport to cut this piece of plywood to deck that 20-inch wide railroad shelf that I'm building. Alright, what I've done is I've measured out the 20 inches on the plywood. I've measured from saw blade to the outside of the rack on the blade, and it's just a little bit less than 1.5 inches. And so I've C-clamped 2x4 that far away from that line, and I've got a brand new blade on the saw. It's a 7 1/4 blade, 40 teeth for laminate wood, plywood, this sort of thing. So let me cut this off, and we'll show it to you in a second. Okay, so we got the piece of plywood cut. Let me zoom in here at the measurement, and you can see that it's at 20. That's good. What I didn't explain when I actually did this is I put 2 5-gallon buckets underneath the sheet to take care of any sag as the blade cut off this sheet. So let's go in and pop it on and see how it fits. Okay, we're back inside, and there is our 20-inch wide by 48 long piece of plywood on top of our first module box, and I am very happy with the fit. Alrighty, I'll screw this down, and we'll get back to you. Bye-bye. Okay, here we are showing how I put the deck on. Back here, you can see I laid out a mark showing the width of the 1x3s. I measured out a couple inches from the end. Then every 5 inches, I put a center mark and drilled those holes all the way around the perimeter. Then I chamfered those openings so that they'll countersink nice. And as you see, they have sunk nice and level right across. And if you look here at the fit, it is a really nice fit. I'm very happy with the results. Okay, we'll catch you later. Okay, we got the whole side deck now, and let me just show you a little bit of what I did. I made up this easy little jig. I put it on the side so it shows me the exact width of the 1x3 underneath, hidden underneath the plywood. So once I got that measurement, I just carried on this 3/4 thickness all the way around, and then I started spacing out the screws. I started with 2 inches from the end, went to 4, went to 5, carried on down till we got down to the end. Same thing going back the other way. 2 inches, 4 inches, 5, 5. And then on my center, I went 3 inches all the way across. And so there we have it. Got that nice deck now. The only other thing that I may do, just for a little extra added support, underneath at the, let me move this little bracket, underneath here at this center mark, I may take a 2x4 and I may cut it on a 45 from underneath this front corner down to the wall, creating a triangle, which would be a nice strong brace. It'll still be a cantilever design. It'll give it a little extra sturdiness on this front edge a little bit. And by it going cantilever, you won't have to worry about kicking a table leg. Alrighty. Now, after doing some other calculations, I realized that how I said my next installment was going to be this long wall. Well, I've switched that up as well. I'm going to do the short wall down here instead, and then I'm going to drop back and do the long wall from where it starts to angle straight on across, because what it appears is that I'll have 3 modules. Pretty much we'll find out exactly what we get, but it looks like it's going to pretty much be 3 48 modules right across the front, and what I'll fill in each angle will be a small triangle piece that'll go in front of that window, and in front of this window. So rather than make an angle on a module, I'd rather make one small module of an angle. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to let this go for now, and I'll get back to you on the next installment. Alrighty, have a good day, stay healthy, stay safe from this COVID-19. Alright, here's Tommy. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody. Today I managed to put a couple pieces of track down on our layout just to check it out a little bit. And I used the NCE power cab, and I used some 18 gauge primary stranded wire, and I just come out of the panel and soldered up a couple alligator clips just to power up the track. I didn't solder any of the connections. I just put some track together, didn't worry about alignment. I just wanted to see train run, and so let me put a couple trains on here, and let's watch it go. Okay, so I wanted to show you a little bit about the track I used. This particular track, it's old. I've taken it to a couple people, and no one seems to know what brand it is. It has fiber ties. It's not plastic, and the rails are actually stapled onto the rails. Let's see if we can get it to clear up. Doesn't look like it's gonna sharpen, but they're fiber ties. It is code 100, and right now I've got some SL92s by Pico, small radius. There's a left hand. This is an Installment. I guess from what I've come to understand, this is like a number 4 or number 5 power routed turnout. And so let's go on over here to the layout, and we'll see a train run. Okay, let me plug our system in. Okay. The red light is on. Locomotive 540 is on. Let me put the forward headlight on. This is not a sound locomotive, so we're not going to hear any sound on this. Let me get my front truck on here. I guess we're good now. Alrighty, and move up the diverging route. I've recently acquired 3 Seaboard engines, excuse me, and there's There is no sound in either of them. I don't know that there's a keep alive capacitor as well. I do know that in the RS3 that I have, I am going to have to change the gears. It's an Athearn. The RS3 is an Athearn, and it does have cracked gears. I've got some gears, and I'll swap them out. And I've got the white grease to re-grease them. And there we go. So I'll be able to horse around with this for a couple days while I'm building the rest of it. And there we go. Alrighty, so I will wrap up this installment. I thank you for watching, and with the COVID-19, stay well, stay healthy. If you got a cloth mask, wear it in public, and I will catch you on the next installment. Bye-bye.